Namaskar. First of all, I would like to thank India TB Summit to invite me for this conference. My name is Gautam Yadav. I'm working with the Humsafar Trust as research assistant. Today in my PPT, we are going to talk about overcoming barriers to high quality care in HIV, lessons for TB. Also, we are going to discuss about the stigma, discrimination, gaps in care, and misinformation. In my next slide, I would like to talk about the furthermore barriers to high quality care can include lack of sexual reproductive health and rights education, sexual orientation and gender identity issues, HIV prevention program education, condom uses and safe and positive sex practice, limited education in school and college, deep-seated stigma and discriminatory laws, discriminatory attitude of communities and the healthcare providers, gap between diagnosis and treatment, lack of counseling and other support services. Here I meant to say is that we are still struggling for the sexual reproductive health and right education. People still don't know about the safe sex practices, condom uses, and how to live positively. And also, people are still struggling to reach out to people for counseling and other issues where they can discuss about the sex, sexuality, gender or identity issues, sexual reproductive and health rights issues. We are still having discriminatory laws, like for example, there are countries where homosexuality is still illegal, and there are countries where due to homosexuality, people even get death penalty. People are still hesitant to go to the healthcare providers due to their sexuality or their behavior, because they might get judged by the healthcare provider because they don't understand, or they try to make this person is from this particular community, that's why this person is getting this disease or STI, STDs, TB or HIV. So people are still hesitant to go. There are several gaps in between diagnosis and treatment, because if I diagnose with something, it doesn't mean that I directly need to go on the treatment, because there is several things to cover between diagnosis and treatment. For example, pre-test counseling, post-test counseling, knowing about the adherence, knowing about the stigma, knowing about the other issues, why medicines is important, what are the side effects of the medicines. So these are the few things which is still people don't cover, or give patient the misunderstanding or misinformation, and because of lack of information, people face the challenges. As I said, there is lack of counseling support services because people don't get the proper counseling about the issue which they are dealing with. In my next slide, I would like to address the barriers and exclusion of TB care. Lesson from the HIV experience. Here, I would like to talk about the how we can learn from the HIV experiences. So, my first point is take a person-centered approach to care. Create comprehensive awareness and access strategy, improve communication between healthcare provider and the patient, let communities define quality of care, create patient education, peer support strategy, community based care, and build skill for health workforce. Focus on stigma reduction and mental health issues within health system, and positive stories and personal testimonies. In this slide, what I meant to say is, like, we should not worry, or we should not judge the person, which community the person belongs to, or what behavior the person involved. We should first focus on the diagnosis, counseling and treatment, so that we give a better service to the person. We should also give the person better strategies to understand what disease it is, what he or she needs to understand about it, how they can work on the stigma, how they can work on the adherence, and how they can follow the adherence about the treatment, and what are the side effects, and full knowledge about the treatment. As I said, there we also need to improve the health communication between the healthcare provider and the patient, because there are several times we have seen that people want to complain about the healthcare provider or give the some feedback or suggestion, but they don't know where to go, whom to talk. So we really need to have a communication channel where people directly can talk or give their suggestion or complain to about the healthcare providers. And the communities, let the communities define the quality of care, because most of the time what happen is community is taking treatment, or community is involved with in the coming to the healthcare providers and taking the services and benefits. But when we make the policies, communities are not that much involved. So let the community define that what policies they need and how they want to work on that. Similarly, peer support is very important. If I am a person who is from the LGBT community, then if I have a peer support, or that person is also from the community, then I might feel free to talk to that person about the issue. So these community based care and skills we need to work on, where we can involve the community members to help other community members related to the treatment or to the reach out of the people. Focus on stigma reduction and mental health issues. Because of the stigma and discrimination faced by the healthcare provider, we have oftenly seen that people stop their medicines or they don't visit to the healthcare providers. So if the community members are involved, we can reduce the mental health issues and we can motivate people for the treatment and adherence. Last but not the least, then we can share the positive stories and personal testimonies. For example, if I'm HIV positive and I'm telling to the people that I'm living with HIV since 2009, that make an impact on the person who recently diagnosed. That person will know that, oh, if this person can live with HIV or with TB, or then they know how to live positively their life, and how they need to follow the treatment and other issues. In my next slide, I wanted to talk about the more lessons from the HIV experiences. Like if we see in the HIV treatment and healthcare providers, service providers, places, then we see the counseling is in place. Pre-test counseling, post-test counseling is very effective for the people to know about their treatment and follow their treatment. Then information, education, communication material is very important, that people should have printed copy or digital form of education, communication, information material, where they can read or see the videos and learn about the issue. Active participation of affected and infected community members. People who are infected and affected, both the communities are important to actively participate in the healthcare providers in terms of community-based organizations or any kind of intervention. Then we need to pull the community to work towards the treatment, providing the treatment and the training purpose and sensitizations and all. Community led and based interventions are very important. Like now it's high time we need to think about the community led or community based intervention, where people are getting the services within the community setup, and people are getting the treatment and other support from the community, within the community, so that they can freely come and access those treatment and other services. Focus on structural, economical and social factor of the disease. It is also very important that when we are talking about focus on structural, economic and social factor of the disease, here I meant to say that income, education, employment and community safety, these are the few points which we need to keep in our mind to provide the better treatment and better service to the community, and put the individual at the center of the effort. So that people who are from the community and individually who is taking care and treatment from the center or from the healthcare provider, they share their experiences and they motivate other people as well to come and take their treatment ahead. So these are the few points which I wanted to share in my PPT. So thank you so much.